I started my stand-up at 17.
Right.
And I hit on MTV when I was like 21, 22, 23, around there.
All right, so you've had a couple years in, but not nearly enough, I would guess, to have the material to support the shit that you were doing. Yeah. So that becomes kind of quick stress, right? I mean, it's one thing to have the people show up and want to see, you know, Pauly from MTV, but then...
Well, that's why my punchlines would be a stage dive. Right?
Yeah, right.
That's like seriously, like that was my thing.
Right.
It was like I was the only comic, like people would come to shows and they wouldn't sit. Everyone was standing, you know what I mean? That type of shit.
Right.
There's no material. There's no material.
Yeah.
And then I thought I was a singer for a while. I did my song Lisa Lisa.
Right.
So yeah, it was all persona. It was all my persona.
But at the time, did you say, how can I keep this thing going? Or just having
fun. Willy Wonka in the Chocolate House. I got the golden ticket.
Well, it was a factory, but still. But so you're at that point. Now, you know what it also reminded me of? Like you were like that guy that the girls all liked. So I imagine there would be a certain amount of boyfriends that weren't so crazy about when Pauly coming to town.
No, it was interesting because I'm sure there were, but I got a lot of guys that liked me.
Right.
A lot of guys were, Weasel, right. And then the girl would be like, shut up, you're retarded. You know what I mean? Or whatever. I'd be like, whoa, you know what I mean? But no, it was kind of mixed. It was kind of mixed in a way.
So it's good times, and then you get the call from, I guess, Disney about movies.
They were doing a film called Encino Man, right? And it was already written. But the way that it was written for two guys that find the caveman, but the two guys that it was written for were exactly alike, two nerds. And then made it like, Sean Astin's character was kind of nerdy, and I was like, bro, what I mean? And then we did that, and we made the caveman, we kind of tug and pull on the caveman. So, and then Brendan, great actor, so he brought like a very great realism to the role, which brought my comedy out even more, because if anyone knows anything about comedy, the best person to work with are really good actors. And that's what was great about in Son-in-Law when I worked with Lane Smith, who was the father and son-in-law, such a good actor. Like getting off the truck and going, middle America, and he's just looking at me like he wants to kill me. You know what I mean? Like, it was the best. You know what I mean? Like, your comedy becomes better when you work with really good actors.